everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay from Ntr TV. I know it's a wonderful day. I am so excited and thrilled to meeting you again. My dear guests, as I mentioned, ITB stands for Idea to Business, Innovation to Brand, and Interest-Free to Baraka. In this program, the entire goal was to really generate the best ideas and turn into business together. Today, we are actually at a very important event known as Eurasian Universities Union. So many universities from Europe and Asia, including from Africa, they are here now on this floor at Lütfi Kırdar Sports Center. We have close to 300 universities from United States to Russia to Turkey to Malaysia to Iran. All of them are here. And the lower level, actually, we have an amazing program known as Imagine Tomorrow, which is talking about the ideas that I was mentioning and how to turn them into brand. I will let you get to know many of these during this episode. But today I have a very special guest that I am truly honored and thrilled to be hosting. I have Dr. Serkan Yüksel. He is one of the very important figures in Turkey. He actually really accepted our invitation. I am really thrilled to introduce him to you. Dr. Serkan Yüksel is from the Istanbul Financial Center. He is managing at the Istanbul very important location, building the ecosystem on behalf of the Turkish presidency. And he's in the finance office doing an amazing job. He was in many road shows across the world, including Davos and others, in Singapore, explaining about opportunities that are providing from Turkey to the world. So I will introduce Serkan to you, and I'll let you get to know him better about what he does with the Turkish presidency and the amazing job they are doing today. Thank you very much. I want to turn to Serkan here. Serkan, I'm really thrilled to having you today. I am really thrilled that you are giving this time to us today. So tell us first, who is Serkan for our viewers? We know you very well, starting with your background and then going through what actually the Turkish presidency is doing as a vision in Turkey with the Istanbul Financial Center, and how can we build better bridges with Africa as Turkey. Thank you, Serkan.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to welcome all, and also I would like to express that the pleasure is mine to be here.
Thank you.
As far as I know, ITB is doing great job for getting the SMEs into the new financial ecosystem. We believe the new horizons in the finance will be built up on the SMEs, and also for the angel investors, and also the private equity, and also the crowdfunding stuff. Let me first explain who I am. I'm Serkan Yüksel from Turkish Presidency Finance Office. I'm the head of the Istanbul Finance Center Department. As you know, Turkey moved from the parliamentary system to the presidential system.
Yes.
In that system, 4 new offices has been established, and one of these offices is the Finance Office. Finance Office has many duties, but most prominent one that has been on the agenda is the executing and coordinating the Istanbul Finance Center project. As you may already know, the project has started many years ago, but it was kind of, there was a directional ownership status problem, and that problem has been solved with the new bureaucratical change in the system, and with the presidential system's efficiency, we are able to execute in more efficient manner. Awesome. And we believe we have to take into the new horizon, because as you know, after the 2008 crisis, the financial system has been gone into the catastrophe. Yes. And we believe a new horizon in the financial dimension needs to be included non-tapped suppliers, individuals who should be in the new financial ecosystem. And at the same time, we were able to understand that there was new things to be taken into the table, especially there is a finance which is not relating to the investment, and investment is not related to the real production. And yeah, that's missing link should be newly established. And we believe as a Istanbul Finance Center project coordinators, we need to go to the comparative advantages of the Turkey at the same time. Istanbul, as you know, Istanbul is the heart of the Turkey.
It's the capital of the world.
And Napoleon has once said, if world was a country, Istanbul will be capital of it. So, with its cultural background and the historical habitat will make Istanbul to the place that it should be. As a matter of fact, there is a huge potential of the Istanbul. If you look at the Global Financial Centers Index, Istanbul has been ranked as 53rd. We believe this is our, under ranking of us. We have many homeworks to accomplish. If we do that, we believe Istanbul will be in the top 20 financial centers, and it's also in the agenda of 11th development program of the Turkey. And we believe we have to redesign the structure, and for this redesign we should look at our comparative advantages. We believe new dimensions that's been taught after the crisis, like the impact investment, social responsible investment, new potentials in the private equity will be new thing, and we believe participatory finance will be a newer dimension, especially after the crisis. Unorthodox financial systems, or you may say alternative financial systems, has been talk about. It came into the agenda, and we have a young and dynamic population who can, transfer themselves to do newer dimensions, and so we are working on the participatory finance. And secondly, we believe we have a huge young population who has good connection to the technology. So new technologies, especially in the finance area, will be our new thing, and fintech, financial technologies, will be our new horizon. So main two pillars of the Istanbul Finance Center project will be participatory finance and the fintech. In that regard, we were able to gather all know-how previously that's been attained by the different in the parliamentary system. As you know, there was different ministries. Yes. So we gathered all the information from the ministries, and we have made a huge workshop, including more than 80 companies, including from the public, different ministries, and also the private. Awesome. And in that two-day event, we try to understand collaboratively what are the visions, what are the, their imagination about the Istanbul Finance Center. In that know-how habitat, we try to create Istanbul Finance Center project action plan, and in 1 year term, those action plans has been evolved into Istanbul Finance Center project legislative background. So we are working on Istanbul Finance Center project legislative basis. In that legislative basis, we are trying to define 8 components, and those components includes the human resources, at the same time things to be done in the financial technologies, new financial instruments. So we believe the angel investors, also private equity companies, will have a new play role in Istanbul Finance Center projects.
Serkan, I'm really thrilled that we are able to get your valuable time today. I know how busy you are. So where do you see the current vision of Turkey? And by 2023, there was a new report about startups. Turkey went actually to the first league now with more than $102 million of early stage investment, which was a great news for Turkey. For our viewers in Africa, what are the opportunities in Istanbul for them in terms of entering the market? Can they use Istanbul as a hub to, from Istanbul, go back to Africa with the quality of the Turkish markets and the finance? Can they use these tools here? What are the recommendations for our viewers in Africa?
Thank you for that question. I mean, that's also another plan. We have already a cluster zone in Ataşehir district, Ümraniye Ataşehir district, Istanbul Finance Center district. We are working on a new district which will only include the technological and finance companies, and we want to get all the SMEs and the startups there, because as you know, the banking system has been evolving. The digital payment systems, I mean, it's changing the game plan of the finance. So for that, we are trying to involve many global partners to take part, because there is a gathered know-how in Istanbul. They can get this from information, and also we want to give them the tax subsidies and also some easy accelerative plans which will be in the legislative body, so they will have the tax incentives. And even if an expat wants to create an office in Istanbul, we are planning to make an VIP office for all those documentation and bureaucratic work stuff. We try to eliminate all the bureaucratical obstacles, and make things go smoothly. So we believe as a young population and dealing with the technology, African companies will have huge progressive status if you come to the Istanbul, and they can share the information here.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Serkan. Dear viewers, as you see, what Serkan has mentioned is very important. So we are actually welcoming all of our African entrepreneurs, investors to Turkey. And here we're welcoming you with our Turkish Presidency Finance Center head Serkan Yüksel, Dr. Serkan Yüksel, which is the major authority. So you heard from him welcoming these entrepreneurs. So make sure you connect, call our WhatsApp number and give your 1-minute pitch so we can listen to your startup ideas and talk about how to turn them into global brands and global strong businesses. I trust in the strong businessmen and businesswomen in Africa. I know you will get the message. I know many of you will come to Istanbul, enjoy the beauties here. But now Turkey is not just a historical and a cultural place. Istanbul is becoming the center of innovation, center of technology, and center of finance. So I invite all of my viewers who are listening through their channel now in Africa to come to Istanbul, call ITB through your 1-minute WhatsApp videos, and then let's host you in Istanbul and build the support and rising of Africa throughout the world through ITB. Welcome to ITB. This is Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay. I know you know this show very well. Idea to business, innovation to brand, and interest free to Bereke. We are here at the amazing Yuri Summit. I have a really interesting company that I want to talk about. His name is Emrullah. He is one of the gurus in artificial intelligence, and I really want to get you to know as our viewers, because he is doing a very interesting job. So Emrullah, can you tell a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, thank you first of all. I'm a tech startup entrepreneur, and now we are developing a business intelligence solutions with artificial intelligence, and we are servicing like retail and manufacturing sector. Now we have some advanced business intelligence solutions, and now we are pivoting our solutions to MAS. It means manufacturing execution system. Now with that MAS, also we will add some artificial intelligence solutions to that solution, because now the situation, knowing the situation before happen is now important than ever.
Exactly. So predicting the outcome, right?
Yeah, predicting the outcomes. Yes. Now in fabrica, in manufacturing sectors, now we are gathering informations from database to like how machine works, what is the top hot, what is the lowest top, and what is the RPM, working RPM. Now we are getting all informations, and we work to predict what will happen, the machine what will broke, the machine what will when to stop. Now we are gathering information, and we are predicting the result before happen.
This is really interesting for my viewers because basically Emrullah is entering a factory and then able to streamline the process using artificial intelligence, which actually brings the company in a much more efficient and scalable level. Is that correct, Emrullah?
Yes, that's correct. Now we are planning to enter the global markets for that projects, and also we are, how to say, collaborates with some dashboard solutions. Now, you know, because some situations happen, but showing is important. What will the KPIs and how to measure what is the next steps. Now we are planning to get results from these solutions.
That's wonderful. So for my viewers, for them to understand, what are the advantages of artificial intelligence in general, in your sector and in general, as you see, because some people are so scared about artificial intelligence. We see many movies that they're controlling us, this and that. This is something we always get from the field. What are the advantages you see in artificial intelligence? Because you have actually done a great job using artificial intelligence.
Yes, actually, you know, in movies, the scenarios are in the next steps. Now, in the current situation, we call it like machine learning. We do steps like artificial intelligence makes things easy.
Yes.
Think like that. Now, for example, the mobile assistants or the weather predicting solutions, everything makes it easy, and we are making the situation like, for example, think like banks.
Yes.
Okay, they have customer and they need to know how their customer behaving.
Yes.
Their
Workflow, the behavior pattern, how they actually do banking, right?
Yes. Right now we have solution about that. Our artificial intelligence gets information from database and, how to say, learning the old situations, all things in database, and predicting the results. Like, for example, a customer cannot pay this month
I see.
because of the, how to say, dips, and
see.
you make it less than the customer can pay.
So you can actually manage the payment so the customer is payable,
Yes.
and you're able to also gain more revenue at the end,
Yes.
rather than failing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So my last question is, what are the countries you're planning to go into down the line using your system to increase, enhance manufacturing? I know you're very popular as in Turkey.
Yes.
But what are the countries you're planning? Do you have any plans to enter US market or Europe or Asia or African down the line?
Actually, we have a plan. Like, first of all, in Turkey, we need to make, how to say, more effective in Turkey. Then we have a plan to enter Europe and USA. But for the USA, after 3 years,
Excellent.
we thinking to enter USA markets.
Don't forget this name, Emrullah Saku. He is really doing a great job. You can reach from Africa and talk to him about how to actually expand his business down the line in Africa, even though he doesn't have that goal. So this is an opportunity for my viewers in Africa. This is Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay. We are really honored to have you here on Ntr TV. Take care. All the best from ITB. Bye. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay. We welcome you to Ntr TV ITB. As you know, ITB, ideas to business, innovation to brand, and interest free to abundance and baraka. I have an amazing company which I'm very proud of. I have Rana right to my left side. He came all the way from United States to Istanbul. He lives in Washington for the last 30 years, is that correct?
30 years, yes.
So he just did an amazing pitch, and I want all of you, my viewers in Africa, to really understand what Rana does and how you can actually generate collaborations with Rana. Rana, first can you please let yourself to our viewers know who Rana is, what you do, and then about Tazmo.
Of course. Thank you very much, first of all, for the opportunity. It's great to be in Istanbul. Every time I come here, I just fall in love with the city every time again.
Thank you.
And thanks for the opportunity to participate in this great event.
Honored to have you.
Really enjoying it. To answer your question, I am the founder and CEO of Tuzmo. It's a company based in Washington, D.C. In USA, but it's a global company by its nature. What we are trying to do is create a solution solution for tourists and travelers when they go to a destination to find real, authentic artisans. Our message is very simple, very clear, and very sharp. And we feel there's a gap in the market. The travel industry is a hugely disrupted market, as you know. Many sectors have been disrupted, but this one sector, souvenir buying, because of its complexity, because of its nature, hasn't been disrupted, and we feel we have the right solution. We actually curate the artisans and go to different destinations, a lot of manual hard work, but the world is full of great artisans, so there's no shortage of that. So the supply side is wonderful. The demand is there because we estimated the market is around $150 billion by 2025. Huge market. And that's travel retail. That's not just souvenir buying. So we think souvenir buying is just the start. We can actually create a disruptive marketplace for travelers and tourists to have the same shopping experience that they do at home. Sitting at home when they travel, none of that should be missing from their buying experience.
And I know you are really building the team and very experienced people. Who are in your advisory board, and how do you structure your global expansion?
Sure, thank you. Yeah, we are very blessed to have a great team. We actually have some of the travel industry's gurus in our advisors. So for example, the ex-EVP of Commerce, e-commerce from Marriott Corporation is on our board. We have the previous head of travel and hospitality from Accenture is on our board, and we have another co-founder of a great startup from Washington D.C. area is on our board. So we are very blessed to have the right board. In addition to that, the delivery team, the execution team is as wonderful. So I have people who have built. The CTO is somebody who has built 2 startups, MVPs or actual full products. He's on our board. We have a wonderful team, offshore team in Pakistan, and we are very blessed to have even hit the ground running in terms of having a product ready in record time. I think we that's our strength, that we can actually validate a lot of our assumptions very quickly because we've been able to bring a product to market very, very quickly.
I really want to thank you on behalf of Ntr TV. We welcome you to Istanbul, and remember tuzmo.com, and definitely connect to Rana if you want to expand your business to Africa. We wish you the best from Istanbul. Take care. All the best to my ITV viewers. Take care. Bye.
And thank you, ITV.
My pleasure. Welcome to ITV. Dear viewers, I am really excited and thrilled at ITV. As you all know now, ITV stands for Idea to Business, Innovation to Brand, and Interest-Free to Abundance and Barakah. We are here at the Eurasian Hire Summit at Imagine Tomorrow 2020 in Istanbul at the hub of innovation and entrepreneurship. I have amazing guests today. I'm really thrilled to introduce one of them to you today that I am really excited to talk about. I have Fevzi Zakiroğlu. He is the general manager of 24 Portfolio Real Estate Management Company. Fevzi, can you tell a little bit about yourself and also your company?
Well, I am Fevzi Zakiroğlu. I am a general manager of 24 Portfolio Management Company. We have different types of alternative investment funds, such as real estate investment funds, venture capital investment funds, and private equity investment funds. Just now, we are working on a new investment fund. Will be working or will be concentrated on startups. Its name is Alpha, and I think it will be a very good, very good investment fund.
Excellent.
In Turkey.
This is amazing news that more and more companies are investing, especially on the startup side, because you have so much experience on the real estate, yet you also made the choice to invest in startups. I want to congratulate you on behalf of the entire ecosystem. This is really exciting. So how did you actually make that decision from real real estate because you have very good lucrative real estate
Yes.
opportunities and also considering startups. What made you think about that?
In fact, we are very experienced on the real estate investment funds. We have just now 7 real estate investment funds, but we wanted to have some other alternatives to submit to our investors. And now we are working, as I said, on Alpha. We will choose at least 10, maybe more startups to invest with. Some of them will be from Turkey and some of them will be from out Turkey. I think that in the very near future we'll be, declaring the startup projects which we will be, investing in.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And what do you think about Istanbul investment ecosystem? You have been through the tough times and good times. Overall, how do you see the vision? By 2023, there is a goal of bringing 1 billion valuation startup company. These are some of the declared goals of the Turkish Ministry of Science. Overall, do you think that vision can happen? Do you see a positive climate in Turkey? Are you inviting your investors to Turkey, or are they holding? What is the general situation in your side?
Sure, there is, very big, potential in Istanbul, especially in Istanbul and generally in Turkey, because everybody knows that Turkey is connecting Europe to Asia, and it's somehow connecting Africa to Asia and Europe. It was a very hard time in the past to have the ecosystems to be ready for investment, especially for startups. But now it's very easier, or much easier than before. I think that Turkey will have a very big investment opportunities because of the ecosystem is much readier than before. The second thing is that more and more foreigners are investing in Turkey, especially from the Middle East, from north of Africa, because the culture is very near to their cultures. That's one. Secondly, it's much easier to have visas to Turkey than to have to Europe. So many advantages Turkey is submitting to investors and to contributors. Yes.
So, Fevzi, I really appreciate your leadership and your contribution to the investment ecosystem. We're really thrilled to host you at ITB, and we look forward to also talking in other shows about other aspects of your venture in Turkey. Sure. Thank you very much. All the best. You have a wonderful day. Let's say goodbye to our viewers at ITB. Take care, guys. Bye. Welcome to ITB. Idea to business, innovation to brand, interest free to baraka and abundancy. This is your host, Dr. Yavuz Selim Silay. I'm really thrilled to present you one of the top startups here in Istanbul. I have on my left side great friends. I want to get to know each and every one of you. Can you tell a little bit about Savaş and Oğuzhan, and also what Ansatek Healthcare does for us?
Thank you. As Ansatek Healthcare Technology, we are making blood staining device. This device is using hematology laboratory or pathology laboratory. I am Salih Yalçın. I am working as a embedded software developer.
Excellent.
My colleague Oğuzhan Tuvanç, PCBA designer, working as a PCBA designer.
Excellent.
And other my colleague Savaş Nehri is studying on data science and image processing and artificial intelligence.
Excellent.
My other colleague is Halil İbrahim Şahan. He's in Kayseri right now. Our product designer, and Yağız Alp Yılmaz, other colleague, marketing expert, our marketing expert. We established in Erciyes Technopark in 2018. We won TÜBİTAK individual entrepreneurship program.
Excellent.
So we are working on a commercial tip. We have an alpha prototype or first prototype device. We studying on a beta and commercial tip right now. That's all.
That's wonderful.
If you have a question, you can fill in.
Of course, of course. So my question is, you came from Kayseri. I know there are people coming from United States, Malaysia, Iran, all over. This is an international hub, Istanbul. But coming from Kayseri, you are representing also the innovation in Kayseri. First, I want to thank you for this leadership, and I want to congratulate Kayseri Technopark on your behalf, bringing real technology companies in healthcare, which can be very big. Is very exciting for us. So I think your technology can be used in Africa as well.
Yes.
As far as I know, what is different about Ansatech Healthcare? Is it because you're using the artificial intelligence, or what are the things that makes you different? Your cost, your price, or your technology? Can you tell a little bit more for our viewers?
As Ansatech Healthcare technology, we will make incubator type drying station. Our closest competitor is fan type drying station. So the users don't like this drying station.
So it's like a blood, you take it from the finger and then analyze it? No.
The biologist took sample from the patient.
I see.
And
Are these samples blood samples?
yes.
Okay, so they take blood. Okay.
Stem cell.
Or stem cell as well. Okay, blood or stem cell.
Yeah, blood or stem cell or different type cell maybe.
And what do you do with that? Do you dry them?
No, the blood staining device is established on a protocol, blood staining process protocol.
Okay.
This device took the sample and processing this. As a matter of fact, I can explain
Once
this.
you dry it or once you process the blood,
Yes.
then you're able to get outcomes like the genetic and other scales, right? So it's like a laboratory innovation.
Yes.
And it's a very specific device which global companies are using,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So your company is actually producing also very important laboratory unique technology equipments.
Hematology laboratories.
So blood laboratories for our viewers. So hematology means blood for our viewers. So in terms of the processing, you can export down the line to
Yes.
Africa as well. Is that correct?
Africa, Middle East, or in addition to Europe.
So
or
you can get
America.
distributors
Yes.
in Africa as well.
Yes.
You're open to that.
Yes.
Excellent. I want to thank you again, Salih, coming from all the way from Kayseri to here. I wish you the best. I know Kayseri is known as the Silicon Valley of Turkey. Some of my friends are saying. So I know we have here in Yuri and Imagine Tomorrow people from all around the world. But I want to thank you personally for coming from Kayseri and doing an excellent job with your team. Thank you. Thank you.
appreciate it.
All the best. Let's say goodbye to our viewers at ITB. Let's say bye. Take care. Welcome to ITV. This is your host, Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay. I'm really thrilled and excited about being in Istanbul at the hub of innovation and education. This is a higher education summit. This is the third largest one in the world. And Pınar, right next to me, is actually one of the pioneers working on this project for many years now. Pınar, for our viewers, can you tell a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what Yuri is?
Hello everyone, this is Pinar. I'm the General Coordinator of Eurasian Universities Union and Eurasian Higher Education Summit. It's an honor for us to host all of our guests coming from all around the world. We've been hosting more than 2,500 participants from more than 70 countries right now. It's a 3-day event. We host participants from all around the world. There's an expo hall where we have 150 exhibitors coming also from all around the world. And there's also a conference program. We have more than 50 panels, seminars, roundtable sessions, and there's also a sub-event called Imagine Tomorrow. Also, Dr. Sılay also is in the organization committee, and we're also hosting entrepreneurs here for these 2 days activity. So we are very glad to have international education sector representatives, professionals, and at the exhibition hall we have including study in Turkey pavilion, we have the most prestigious and ranked universities, not only from Turkey but also from the region. And also at the conference program, we have distinguished experts in international education field. And what we are doing, we are trying to make Turkey as an international education hub for those who would like to come and also study in Turkey, also work with Turkish universities, also with the regional universities. The main supporter is Eurasian Universities Union, EURAS, with a network of universities, and it's the largest and the strongest international education association of our region. So we are very glad to have also our members in this huge organization, and we are glad to have our members and partners every year in this organization. So we would like to see again next year at URI 2021 between 3rd and 5th of March.
Excellent. So we know the date, 3rd and 5th of March. You should contact Pınar, and really from now, make sure you have your booth ready, so actually you can represent Africa here. There is an amazing group of people, right, Pınar? This has been one of the, and every year it's growing, is that correct?
Every year URI has been growing with a huge network. Everyone, whenever we go abroad for another conference, everyone knows URI now, which makes us honored. And we would like to see other countries, especially from Africa as well, because this is an Africa national TV, so we would like to see more African countries, more African universities, and we would like to also contribute their internationalization processes. We are giving also trainings to universities, so we will be glad to also visit their countries.
Excellent. So you just need to invite us. We will come with Pınar to you, and down the line enhance the relationship in terms of education together. So Pınar, what are your last points that you want to highlight for our viewers? Like in general, are there any African countries today? On the Imagine Tomorrow side, we had startup companies from Uganda, also from other African countries. I know in Turkey, many student numbers from African countries are rising because they're using Turkey as a hub for training and education. There are very close cultural relationship and other relationships. So how is on the other side, even though it's Europe and Asia, there is also some African presence here. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. We have participants coming from South Africa, also North Africa, also even from Somaliland. We have now participants here, so we would like to see more universities, not only from North African but also from sub-Saharan countries. So it's a perfect place for them to connect and engage with international education sector, because I know that it's also hard for them to travel all around the world because of the budget or visa issues, but Turkey is the perfect place. Istanbul is the capital of the world, so we would like to see them all, and we would like them, we would like to invite them to URI 2021.
So remember, March the 3rd for URI 2021. Pınar, on behalf of yourself, I'm really congratulating the entire URI team.
So thank you for this chance.
Thank you. All the best. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm really thrilled that you were able to experience very different ideas that turn into brand, and innovation turn into business in this show. And I'm here in Istanbul joining you from the third largest educational event that I am really proud to talk about at Lütfi Kırdar Sports Center. Here we had many partners from all around the world that actually share their experiences in education as well as innovation. And Imagine Tomorrow 2020 was a huge success with millions of dollars of investment and several entrepreneurs who actually be able to get and boost their presence in front of the investors. And we will see you next time on March the 3rd, 2021 in Istanbul in our next Imagine Tomorrow event. All the best from ITB. This is your host, Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay. Take care. Bye.